party people. We're live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HugoStranger10. This doesn't happen often, I know. Certainly not this late at night, but we got a special episode here for you guys. But to start things off, I just want to give your eyes a little bit of a treat. I know mine feasted on this as soon as I got it in, as soon as I had it bestowed upon me. Without further ado, I present to you this beautiful shirt. I mean, what? I don't know what, I don't have the words, really. Lorenzo went above and beyond. He went to a B.O.B., of course, and he got these made, and I couldn't be happier with the product. I could not. This is not merch, however. We're not selling these. These are one of a kind. So for the true fans, I do apologize. But let me just see on this tag if there's any info on on Instagram at dreams2reality_creations. Dreams to Reality Creations, 1809 Northwood Drive, Suite E, Salisbury, Maryland. You guys, please check them out. They did a marvelous job on these shirts. I couldn't be happier with them. Like I said, we have a great show for you all. If you don't know, we're on Spotify as well. If you haven't been keeping up with the podcast, I can't blame you. Who has the time, energy, or who gives a fuck, really, is what it comes down to. Who gives a flying fizzuck? I sure don't, but we are, in fact, on Spotify to about 25 total listens across 2 episodes posted, so I'm very pleased with that. 5 subscribers. We're moving up in the world, in the Spotify world, so very pleased with that. Please listen, please watch on YouTube as well, if you'd like, whichever you prefer. I would love to see how the two compete with one another in a battle to the death. Very exciting stuff. Again, exciting episode. I have in studio with Lorenzo can't be here tonight. You all, I regret to inform, but what I do have in his stead is someone I found off of the street on my way in. I didn't catch his name, but he seemed like he was cool. And so I did what any person would do with someone off the street. I brought them into my home, into my sanctuary, because I'm trustworthy. You know, it doesn't... lot in life aside, skin color, criminal history, I don't need to know any of that. I do not. In order to let you into my house, where my family sleeps, where I sleep, where I bring suitors to sleep with me. Anybody off the street, please. Heroin addicted, fentanyl died of, anybody, please hit me up, because you come on down, come on by. Free of charge. I have him in here. He's waiting so patiently. It is hot as heck in here. I'm surprised neither of us have passed out due to heat stroke. But again, I didn't catch his name. What's your name, sir?
My name is Daryl. That's my government name. My government name is Daryl. But in the streets, they call me Drunk Daryl. You know why they call me that, youngin'? You know why they call me that?
I don't.
It's because I'm completely sober.
Is it on account of that paper bag you're holding? Drunk Daryl?
Yeah. I'm completely sober, youngin'. This is Skaterade in this.
Oh, I see.
In this
okay.
bag. I got it. They put it in the bag for you like this. Don't worry. Don't worry, youngin'.
I love your voice. It's really fleshed out. Drunk Daryl.
Thank you, youngin'.
Is that your given name, Drunk?
That's what the streets call me.
The streets? The streets named you.
There's another Daryl. You don't make your own nicknames, youngin'. The streets give you the nicknames. There's another Daryl, but he's Asian, so they call him Asian Daryl. And then I'm Drunk Daryl.
I don't know how I feel that you're drunk, but he's Asian.
Yeah.
It seems like one person just got kind of labeled off the rip without any like insight into their character or anything?
I was the first Daryl. That's the thing about it.
Oh, so originally you were just Daryl.
Yeah.
And then Asian Daryl comes along because he's Daryl number 2.
Yeah.
But then you got turned into drunk Daryl on account of, I guess, your proclivities there.
Yeah, because I stay sober.
Yeah.
So they call me drunk. It's like ironic, youngster. You know what I'm saying?
It's like how I don't smoke, but everyone calls me Hotbox Chris.
It's exactly. That
I always assumed that was on account of my sexy vagina. My nickname.
You got a pussy.
I got a
youngin'.
hot killer box on me.
Killer. Why
I
is
keep
it
it
killer?
nice and groomed.
You killing people with your box?
I do. I absorb
shit.
them into my entity.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And they
crazy.
contribute to the overall growth and development of my soul.
Does it do you gain muscles from that shit?
I don't gain muscles, but I do gain a lot of trauma. Their collective trauma is absorbed into my psyche. I do gain, on occasion, any cancers that they have. So, benign cysts, tumors, all that kind of gets brought in. It's a net negative, I'd say, my superpower. But it's a cool name.
Drink some of this Gatorade, young, and it'll make all your problems go away.
I'd love to see the brand. Can we take it out and see what flavor?
You gotta keep it in the bag, young. You gotta keep it in the bag.
Does the bag enhance it?
Bag. It's a yeah.
Now, is this like an experience, like a fire festival, like fear of missing out type thing, the bag, or does it actually?
You just seem to me like you could use a little Gatorade. You know what I'm saying?
What's that supposed to be? Are you saying I'm low in electrolytes? Because I resent that remark.
I mean, you could be low on electrolytes.
It's a little early, drunk Daryl, to be picking fights.
I mean, speaking of fights, I seen Mike Tyson versus Handerfield. What's his name?
Evander Holyfield.
I seen that.
I'm
was
listening.
there. I was in the front row. I seen that. I was in the front row. He spit his ear. I caught the ear.
Is this you winning me back after insulting me on my electrolyte count?
Youngin. I'm trying to put you on game, youngin. Trying to put you on game.
Okay.
Trying to put you on game.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying you know what Sega Genesis, youngin? You probably don't even know what that is.
I don't. I do know what it is, but I never had one. I never had a
shake my head, youngin.
Nintendo Entertainment System either.
Shake my head, youngin. Back in the day, that's an old system. You don't know about that, youngin. But
how old are you? You keep calling me youngin. I know black don't crack, but you got to be. If you're calling me youngin, you got to be at least like Vietnam War era age.
Youngin, I was in all the wars. I was in every war.
Every war.
You name a war, I was in it.
Were you in the war on plastic or paper bags?
That's why this is my special paper bag. I won it in the war.
That's a war trophy.
It's a war trophy. That's why I take it everywhere.
My goodness.
Yeah.
That's got some antiquity to it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's got My best friend died and I got his paper bag when he died.
Oh my gosh.
He said, Daryl, whatever you do, don't lose my paper bag.
Yeah, it looks a little crusty though. I wouldn't.
Hey! Don't you talk about my best friend's bag?
Well, you came at me about my Gatorade consumption, so I feel like it's fair.
Listen here, youngster. I put you in the bag. You talk about my best friend's bag. Right? We said we swear.
Okay.
We swear.
We swear.
All right,
square.
All right,
sorry,
youngin.
Pardon.
Yeah. Talking real reckless. I gotta take a sip of my Gatorade. Goddamn.
Yeah.
As well.
I think this is going to be a short episode. I just foresee that this is not going to go on for very long. Something tells me.
What's that mean, youngin?
In all of my young wisdom, that this cannot continue for much longer. Not at the current pace. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I feel like we should just dive in head first on some stuff, on some current events. We'll kind of bounce back and forth between videos and whatever comes to mind, and then I'll, of course, interview you one-on-one and get to the bottom of what your deal is. Okay, so for now, let's have some fun. Let's talk about some interesting things. We don't have anything really queued up, but I sure can find something real quick on the fly.
Look at you on that internet. Let me tell you something. Back in my day, you know what we used to have? We ain't had no internet back in my day. Now y'all kids on the Sam phones and the iSongs y'all on all the technology.
Wow.
Back in my day, we ain't have all that, youngin. You know what we had? We played with sticks and balls and rocks. We used to throw rocks at each other for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That does sound fun, throwing rocks at each other.
Yeah.
Was the aim to injure one another?
I mean, like, you were supposed to dodge the rocks, but like we wouldn't be like, hey, there's a rock. You just gotta know that the rock's coming. You gotta dodge.
You just have to know.
You gotta dodge the rock.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know. You know, if it hits you,
if you
don't
do,
see,
that's on you.
If you don't see that it hits you, then you don't know that you're hurt. You know.
Yeah. How do you feel about Donald Trump? I feel like that's a real safe topic to slide into,
Trumpito.
rather casually.
Me and Donald Trump. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, Trump wasn't he wasn't the president back in the day. He was just some guy that he was just some New York guy, you know. He was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air once. You know, I got him on that episode. You didn't know that, huh? Yeah, I got him that episode. He owed me money, actually. When you see him, you know Donald.
I don't, not personally. No.
If you see him,
I know of him.
You see him, you tell him, I want my money, and I'm not playing. He's been running and hiding. I want my money.
Got you. So here's him addressing the nation from Mar-a-Lago. He's pled, I guess according to this KUSI News, he's pled not guilty to 34 criminal counts against him in a Manhattan court. And here is him addressing the nation today.
Right there. This is sort of a similar scene that we've seen many times before when he holds these sort of rallies with many people there in attendance. I think I saw 200 people or so were invited to hear these remarks from the former president.
Yeah, he's giving remarks. This is following his arraignment earlier today. So let's just listen in.
You have people chanting USA in the background, very excited.
We have to save our country. God bless you all. God bless you all.
Actually, I lied. You asked if I met him. I have not met him, but my co-host Lorenzo has met him on a prior episode. I implore you all listen to that.
You won't be doing this by yourself.
Fantastic episode. I was late.
Oh.
I was so late.
I thought you just do it by yourself.
No, I don't. I have a co-host. His name's Lorenzo. He couldn't be here tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, dang.
Car troubles. I don't know.
Dang.
We usually do it remotely, though, so I guess there's no excuse. But, yeah, he was there alone when President Trump came on, and that was really exciting for him.
Oh, so he knew him. I got to talk to
get with Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to talk to him, tell him to get him on the phone and get my money from him, because he been dodging my calls. He knows me calling, so he don't answer my calls, you know? So I gotta talk. You said Lorenzo?
Yeah.
I gotta talk to him.
Have you seen the podcast? Did you know what you were getting into at all?
Youngster, you think I got a phone with the internet's on it?
The Sam phone, as you called it?
I ain't got the Sam phone. I ain't got all that.
Okay. Well, we'll get you on that train. Phone having.
Look, last time I took a train, I was leaving.
Yeah.
I was in Europe. I was in Europe, youngster, back in the day.
I'm sure you were.
You don't know nothing about that.
I'm sure you know exactly where Europe is on a map, a world map. Drunk Daryl.
Yeah, youngster, I used to be out there back in the days.
How's the Gatorade in Europe?
It's pretty good stuff. You know, the French call it Gatorade. You know that?
Gatorade.
That's what the French call it.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gatorade. And that's,
and they eat it every time you get some Gatorade.
Okay.
They give you a big ass piece of bread. It look like you
said wait, you said they eat Gatorade?
No, when you get the Gatorade, they give you a big ass piece of bread.
To soak it?
No, so you're supposed to eat it. They say it'll make you feel better after you drink the Gatorade.
Yeah.
But if you let it sit for like some weeks, it'll get real hard, and you could like smack people with it. You ever get hit by bread?
Mm-mm.
Let me tell you something. I had me a little French sting back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Had me a little French sting back in the day, and she's you know, she caught me. I drank a little too much Gatorade the night before. I woke up in her bed with some random woman. I don't know how she got there. You know, I don't know. She was stuck in there when I was sleepy from all the Gatorade, and she beat the shit out of us with some hard ass bread. It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Louise,
Keep going. I'm still eating.
If you see this, I love you, Louise. You know what I'm saying? Call me back. Call your boy back. I'm gonna hop on the my book. I'm gonna talk to you.
Sorry, I had to pick this burger up off the floor and eat some of it because I'm starving. I'll put it back down there where it belongs. I noticed a second ago, looking at your camera, you got a neat shirt on too. Can I see your shirt?
Oh yeah, youngster. Yeah, youngster.
Wait a second.
Peep this. Yeah.
Now, if I'm reading this correctly, you have another branded shirt and yours says Lorenzo on it?
Yeah.
So you do know Lorenzo.
There was this guy, I do up on my last shirt, because you know when you drink too much Gatorade, you do that sometimes.
Yeah.
You get a little lit drinking too much Gatorade with some
out of your brown bag.
Yeah. So and he was like, hey, you should wear this shirt and make sure you show people. And I was like, thank you, youngin. I'm gonna wear this shirt. So I got this new shirt now. You know.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an inspiring story.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'll have to ask him if you didn't just rob him at gunpoint or knife point. In your case, you don't seem like you can afford a gun. But we'll go ahead and we'll square that away next time he's here, and we'll figure it. I'm not going to call him or anything. I'm sure he's fine, but if he is alive still and he doesn't have like some hepatitis infected wound as a result of your mugging, we will definitely get the scoop on that. So, okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and watch. I've not seen this clip. I don't know if it even goes anywhere. I have not seen the president's remarks as of late on his whole legal debacle, but very exciting stuff. Here we go.
Never thought anything like this could happen in America. Never thought it could happen. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those
Amen.
who seek to destroy it.
I agree. And that is criminal, actually. So
From
he's
the
correct.
beginning, the Democrats
It's a federal crime.
spied on my campaign. Remember that?
How could
They
we
attacked
forget?
me with an onslaught of fraudulent
They sure did.
investigations. Russia.
Russia.
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Impeachment hoax number 1.
Oh,
Impeachment hoax number 2.
oh,
The illegal and
oh, I thought he was going to go for 3. I thought he was going to go 3 strikes, you're out style. I don't know what we're ruling. I'm just joining in.
Courts, the FBI and DOJ relentlessly pursuing Republicans. The
Yes.
unconstitutional changes to
Sure.
election laws by not getting approval.
Oh my God, how unconstitutional. You bet it. You bet your butter
The
biscuits.
millions of votes illegally stuffed into ballot boxes and all
Illegally.
caught on government cameras.
How could we forget?
And just recently, the FBI and DOJ in collusion with
Oh, yeah.
Twitter and Facebook, in order not to say anything bad about the Hunter Biden
Kind of on your
laptop from
side, though.
hell,
Elon.
which exposes the Biden family as criminals and which,
Okay.
according to the
Pretty cool with
pollsters, would
that.
have made a 17-point difference in the election result.
He's really just saying his piece. I love it. So he's going to be just fine. I think he's going to bounce back from this stronger than ever. What are your thoughts, Drunky?
He looked a little. What you call me, youngin?
I said Daryl. What do you think, Daryl?
He looked a little different from when I knew him. He looked a little different from how he looked back in the day. But I recognized somebody that owe me money anywhere. Yeah, that's him.
Does he look like he's maybe spent some or all of your money on good tanning bed somewhere, maybe, or
You know what? He ain't always he didn't always look. He ain't always look like that. You think that's what he spent my money on?
I think maybe.
So he
Yeah.
could look dumb, look
I
dumber.
think he went to Asian Daryl's tanning salon.
Ooh, you know Asian Daryl got a tanning salon. Asian Daryl do a lot of stuff though. So
Just
you
a
been?
guess.
Ooh, he does good. I'd go, but you know,
It's like how I figure you don't own, but that you frequent a bar somewhere. I think
I mean,
based on inferring from Daryl's moniker, I'd say he owns a tanning salon or a nail salon or like a barber shop or
he does both. He does a lot of things. He's got a
or
few
like a
things.
bourbon chicken stand in a shopping mall.
It's like a
in a
it's like
Tangier
a it's
outlet
like
mall.
a 7-in-1 for real. You know,
Yeah,
you could eat
he's
orange
probably
chicken.
handing out free samples.
Yeah.
somewhere.
While you're getting your nails done, they feed you the free
Yeah.
samples. It's pretty nice.
I love it.
Yeah, somebody's
I
just
love
feeding you basically. But you gotta get stuff, or they stop feeding you. You're like, damn, I want to be fed. You gotta. It's like a restaurant where you get your pedicures done, or whatever. You gotta tip them well though. You gotta tip them. You gotta come with money. You gotta pay ahead just in
Yeah.
case.
Do you think Trump's going to get arrested and like
Let me tell you something.
go to jail or anything?
He can't get arrested. You know why he can't get arrested?
Why? Because he has your money.
Damn right, youngin.
Okay.
If he gets arrested, how am I supposed to get my money from him?
I don't know.
He's gonna spend it. He's gonna spend it on commissary.
You got to get someone on the inside.
Ooh, look. You know Roscoe Jenkins?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it's whatever. Roscoe, he in there for a minute, and depending where they send Trumpito, if they send him where Roscoe at, I'm definitely gonna get my money because Roscoe just gonna steal all his commissary, and so we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. It's gonna be all right.
Can you pass me that shot over there?
Oh, absolutely, youngin. the only shots I know are shotgun shots. You know what I'm saying?
I would just love to down this with you in the spirit of drunkenness. This isn't gonna look right, but here we
Drunkenness.
go.
I'll toast you, youngin. I don't
Toast.
usually drink, but I'll do a little drink with you,
There
youngin.
we go.
Do a little drink with you, youngin. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually drink, but
So you getting your money back and overdosing.
Ooh boy.
It's not bad.
Delicious, youngin.
Not bad at all.
Tastes like a Tuesday morning, but
oh,
I
yeah.
don't drink though. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I put a bunch of Gatorade in there. So
Oh
if
yeah,
that
thank you. I
helps.
could tell. Thank you, youngin.
There's no alcohol.
That's
whatsoever.
the cherry. That's the Arctic cherry.
The secret is white Welch's grape juice in there too.
Ooh, beautiful. Let me tell you something about grape juice, white grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in kindergarten, that's when I realized my stomach was racist. Let me tell you something, youngin.
I really can't wait to hear this.
Let me tell you, youngin. I was in like elementary school. I was in like pre-K or some shit. The whole class, the teacher gave us some white grape juice. Now, usually, I drink grape juice, a nice purple, close to, a nice purple grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, Maybe even a green grape juice, maybe,
Maybe.
Who's
to say?
who's to say? But today we drink the white grape juice. And let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. My daddy was a Black Panther. Most of my family was Black Panthers.
Jeez.
I was for a little bit, but I drank too much Gatorade. They said Gatorade is a Babylon thing. It's a device of the white man to make the white man play better. And they said we drink our own stuff.
Yeah,
You know
or
what I'm
piss,
saying?
right? They drink their own piss.
Yeah, they said I drank way too much Gatorade, so they kicked me out. But
That's where I would go.
but right back to the story, youngin.
Yeah, sure.
So I drank the white grape juice. My stomach just spewed it out. Like I didn't even throw up.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just repelled the white grape juice. It was like a Pokemon move. Like I used water gun. It just all came, and it was. I didn't throw up because it was only the white grape juice.
Yeah.
I just had to get it right back out of my system, and
I
that's
see.
all of it. Like when you drown, and then you get in the water out your lungs, and it come out your mouth or whatever. That's what it was like. It was like like a demon movie, and I was exercising the demons before it infiltrated my body. You know what I'm saying, youngin?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't be fucking with that white grape juice. I don't do it.
No, not at all. It sounds like you actually just had like anaphylactic shock, maybe. That could have been like an allergic response, would you say?
Yeah. Can't fuck with it.
Certainly not.
Can't fuck with it.
Certainly.
That's why I drink Gatorade. They don't be making white grape juice Gatorade. They don't make it. So
how are you excited for the Mario movie?
Oh, Mario.
I know you talked about Sega Genesis, so
let me
this could be a contentious topic.
Let me tell you about Mario. Okay, you got siblings, youngster?
Yes.
You the older, or you the little?
I'm the older youngin.
So you play Mario, and you was Mario, right?
Yeah. I mean, Luigi's taller, so there's that, and he jumps cooler. Like he does a little bit of a shimmy, like a run in the air, and he gets more lift that way. But sometimes I play. What was I gonna say? They're not related, Wario and Waluigi, right? They're kind of like their own deal on the side. I play Mario. I prefer Mario. Yeah, we'll go with Mario.
Yeah, Mario's the main character.
Yeah,
because in the games you just got Mario and Luigi. I don't know. You talking about Lucario and Papa Luigi.
Those are different games. I don't think you're ready for the movie. You're talking about different intellectual properties now.
Yeah,
we're branching out. We're talking about Super Mario Brothers, the movie by Illumination. The creators of Despicable Me have taken to a Mario animated film to star the likes of Chris Pratt in the leading role, in the title role. Then we have Anna Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach of that chess show fame. What was that? The Queen's Gambit fame. Anna Taylor-Joy. Am I saying that right? Is it Anya? Anna? I don't fucking know.
I don't know what she look like.
She looks like a lady. She looks like a white lady. I'll find her. Let's look at Mario cast, in fact. And then we have Jack Black, the antagonist.
That's that's Kung Fu Panda, yeah?
That's Kung Fu. That's the Kung Fu Panda himself.
He did, what's that? He did the movie about with the kids. He did a school, and he was teaching rock in the school. What's that movie called? He was teaching rock in the school.
School of Rock.
School of Rock. Yeah, he did that. He did the School of Rock.
In the school, he had all the components.
Yeah, he
tried to get there.
The School of Rock.
There she is, Princess Peach. Let's enlarge that for the people. Princess Peach is right here. You see her?
Oh, I see her.
She kind of looks like a peach.
Let me tell you something.
Her being her.
Oh, they got Charlie Day is Luigi. He funny. Okay, they got
Charlie Day from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Bowser, Jack Black, like we said. Charles Martinet is credited, but not as Mario, not as his. He's voiced Mario for decades now in the games, ever since the Nintendo 64 and onward. Keegan-Michael Key is Toad of Key and Peele fame. Okay. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Cranky Kong, I think, plays a bigger role than Donkey even, judging by the trailers. I'm not sure, but Fred Armisen, Saturday Night Live alum, Fred Armisen is Cranky Kong. Sebastian Maniscalco. We're both, or sorry, not. I don't presume to know what you do in your spare time, but Lorenzo and I are pursuing stand-up comedy, independent of the podcast. We're trying to integrate both, but just tonight, he and I were at a show. He came to see me and delivered my shirt to me, and I assume you mugged him at some point in between then and now. But you were just so nice to me that I let you into my home. But he and I are doing stand-up. Sebastian Maniscalco, a renowned stand-up comedian. Kevin Michael Richardson, my goodness. Have you ever heard of Kevin Michael Richardson?
he be doing the voice act.
He be doing everything. Yeah, Kevin Michael Richardson is one of the foremost accomplished American voice actors to date. He's you name a cartoon, you name a show with people voice acting in it, chances are he's not one but 12 of the characters on the billing for the show. So very good. I mean, just to name a few. Have you ever seen The Fairly Odd Parents?
Oh yeah.
A number of people in that. One that comes to mind, he was like the Darth Vader character from that. Have you ever seen Batman? What was it? You seen the Joker with like the dreadlocks?
Oh yeah.
Was that Batman Beyond Joker or no? That wasn't. Batman Beyond Joker was still.
It's hard to remember. I drank too much Gatorade.
Yeah, but that was him. Have you seen American Dad? He's the principal.
Oh yeah.
In Cleveland Show, he's Cleveland Jr.
Isn't he the principal in something?
That's what I said. The principal in American Dad.
Right.
Yeah, he's the principal in American Dad, and he's Cleveland Jr. of the Cleveland Show.
Oh dang, he's no, never mind. That's somebody else. I was gonna say he the cat in Caroline, but that's Keith David.
Yeah, I mean he's just everything, and he subs in for people when they're not there. He does great impressions. I would say Kevin Michael Richardson and John DiMaggio are two of the most are two of like the hardest working voice actors from like the 90s onward. Like you'll see them and D. Bradley Baker is another big name that you'll see. But D does like the crazy shit. Like he's Klaus from American Dad. He's like every alien in Ben 10.
Oh snap!
He's like every baby crying in every show that you've ever heard. Like that's D. Bradley Baker usually. We're totally off Mario now. I'm just like fangirling over voice actors.
You know something.
Yeah.
I used to do some voice acting back in my day.
I'm sure you did. I'd love to hear all about it.
I did, youngster. You ever watch the show? It's called like Monsters. It's on like it used to be on Nick back in the day. They probably don't show it now, youngster, because y'all got all the little streaming services. I heard about, but it was called Monsters, and they had the one, and he held his eyes in his hands. You know what I'm talking about, youngster?
Are you sure this isn't Goosebumps or something?
No, it's called like Monsters. I was a Goosebumps too, but that's like live action.
Yeah,
not for the.
I'm getting Goosebumps having you so close to me. I'm realizing that you might be unhinged. I might have let somebody dangerous into my house.
I'm not a door. How could I be on a Hinge?
Okay, fair enough.
But I am on Hinge.
You're winning me back.
The dating app, I'm on it. Hinge, trying to get me a sugar mama, pay my bills.
I love it.
Take me in.
I love it.
Because I need a place to
I hope
stay.
you're successful.
Thank you.
That sounds attainable.
Appreciate it. I think I could do it. I'm a cool.
Yeah, you're cool. I was just about to say that somebody as cool as you are, and like with everything going for him.
I'm cooler than a cucumber.
Your outfit just screams. I have things going on. I'm making moves.
Yeah.
Aviator, dollar store sunglasses. I've got a jacket that screams Goodwill Who. I've got my tie is on. Certainly it's on. And that hat is just my word. It's safari meets boating meets maybe drowning next to the boat. Maybe.
Prepare for everything, youngin.
Yeah, I'm glad you are. And again, best of luck with finding that special someone who's you're going to also kill. Like you probably killed Lorenzo. I'm really getting nervous for him and his well-being. I should probably call, but I won't. Kari Payton is the Penguin King. Kari Payton, you know who that is at all?
It sounds a little familiar.
Another voice actor. He's in a lot, like extra cursory roles usually, but his most prominent live action, he was in some of the latest seasons of The Walking Dead. He was the guy who has the tiger in that with the white dreads. I never did watch those, though.
You want to know something, youngin?
What?
Guess what your boy was in?
Okay.
Guess what I was
No
saying,
fucking
youngin?
way.
I was in the walking. I thought he looked familiar. I was in the
That is
Walking
insane.
Dead.
You know they film around here in Virginia. Arlington in particular is a big show.
I mean, yeah. How you think I got there, youngin? I'm gonna be real with you. I choose not to rent out a house. I choose to live and be one with nature, yet also on the sidewalks as well.
I know someone else who's an extra pretty frequently on that and other shows, but yeah, since they shoot so close. Like I actually know somebody not that you're not actually that you're not like a real person who's doing real things, but
I probably know him for real. What's their name?
know like an actual human being that's actually like doing things.
But like I do them too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh sure.
Yeah. I probably know who they are. We probably met before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who's to say? Yeah. I doubt it. Kari Payton, though, I was kind of like leading up to the big one because you haven't guessed. If I tell you the show, you'll be able to guess immediately. He's in Teen Titans, the cartoon.
Oh shit!
You know him as Cyborg.
Oh shit! Hold up.
Teen Titans. That's Kari Payton.
Oh damn! I did see that. Does sound. I did see that. I saw that the other day, youngster. Damn. Titans
the
Go.
Iconic Teen Titans Go. He is Cyborg.
Whoa.
There he is in this little video here doing a Walking Dead thing.
You know who to call.
He's also Aqualad in Young Justice.
Ooh.
He's Rafiki, and I think some of the later renditions of The Lion King, like some TV specials and things. Very talented guy. This is a wonderful cast that we have here. Eric Bauza, I've never heard of that man in my life. Jessica DeSicco, never heard of her.
I've never heard of her, youngster.
But these guys up here, most notable, Chris Pratt. I think he's the right man for the job. I think he's nailed Mario's voice.
Let me tell you something.
I think fuck Charles Martinet. Fuck his legacy. Fuck all of his hard work establishing a rapport with a dedicated audience. Fuck everything he's ever accomplished in his life. Hit the road, Jack. Here comes Pratt. Totally perfect fit for the role. I mean, and the first trailer I heard, when I heard that voice debuted, I thought, yeah, it's a me. This guy's Mario. Holy cow.
Let me tell you something. You want to hear a story?
Where has he been? Yes, please.
I met Chris Pratt before. You know how I met him?
You've met everybody.
Yeah. I'll be out here.
Have you killed all these people too? Or are we gonna find out?
You think I'm like that, youngin? You think I'm out here killing people?
I think you may be.
I'd never heard a fly.
I don't presuppose
unless the fly asked me to hurt it. You know what I'm saying, youngin? Saying.
You don't hurt flies unless they directly ask you to put the hurt on.
Exactly. Flies be like, Buzz, hurt me. And I'll be like, okay.
I saw a spider today at a Staples. I was walking in and it was crawling up the wall on the outside. And like something in me told me to like harm it. I don't know where that came, because I'm usually like cool with bugs and spiders and things. But for some reason, this one spider like rubbed me the wrong way. Do you think, in your professional opinion, as somebody who consults insects, would you say that spider may have been telling me to put the hurt on it?
I mean, unless the spider was suicidal. I know a guy named Roscoe Jenkins. He used to be like, who the
fuck is Roscoe? You keep mentioning Roscoe. I really have like no idea. Is that like be honest, is that a real person? Or
you don't know Roscoe Jenkins?
I don't.
He works at the pretzel shop around the corner.
You know what? I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh yeah. See, I knew you know.
The pretzel shop.
Yeah, the
around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew you know.
I don't know how I forgot his name.
People call him.
And we're on a first last name basis too, so that's even stranger that I forgot his full name.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, people usually call him pretzel.
Pretzel, Pretzel.
Yeah. So you probably wouldn't even think of
Pretzel.
Yeah.
Hook me up with a cup.
Yeah.
Or the pretzel bites.
Exactly.
That's what I say. I say hook me up with a cup, but he knows what I mean. He's not going to give me like
them bites,
He's not going to give me like an orange Fanta if I say hook me up with a cup. He knows my order because we're so tight.
Yes.
It's because I call him pretzel. Duh.
I mean, I guess you're younger. Like I get it. Yeah, I call him all types of stuff.
I wanted to have him on tonight, but like a pretzel, he's just tied up.
Yeah, he's real busy. He got to sell more pretzels.
All tied up.
He's got a lot.
And we're
the
at midnight right now. We're at 12:23, and he is still out there hustling at the pretzel stand.
Exactly.
Around the corner.
Because everybody always wants pretzels. Name a time in which you wouldn't want a pretzel. Go ahead.
I can't do it. It's possible. It's not possible.
Always want them.
Holy cow! Yeah.
Goddamn. Always want a pretzel.
What's your favorite pretzel?
I like the cinnamon pretzels.
Model.
I like the soft pretzels. I like all the pretzels.
These soft pretzels. Okay, who makes the best soft pretzel in your opinion?
You know, Annie K's is pretty good, but I'm sure there's someone better.
Who?
Annie K's.
Who's that?
They make pretzels.
Annie K?
Yeah, they make cinnamon pretzels and like regular pretzels.
Hold on, I gotta look this up. I know Auntie Anne's. Is any relation to
type in Annie K and see what you see, youngster.
Is it Annie or Auntie?
Annie, like the little orphan that Jamie Foxx adopted in that one movie.
I am not finding it. Any K or Kay?
Kay. See if it's a thing.
I think you're lying. I think this might be the first lie you've told.
I would never tell no lies. It might be Annie Ann's. It might be Auntie Ann's.
Annie K. Yeah, I don't think that's a real thing.
It might be Auntie Ann's. I might have got confused. Youngin.
Auntie Ann's is I was gonna say
it might be
the fact that there's another Annie Ann pretzel maker that I've never heard of. Like that's news to me. Yeah, Auntie Ann's. Are you talking about like the blue and yellow?
Yeah, they got
shops and malls.
They got the little
everywhere.
They got a little cinnamon.
Yeah, that's Auntie Ann's. Okay.
Hey, Auntie Annie and Kimberly.
This is what Annie K Pretzels brought up. Oh, not that. This. And it took us to Auntie Ann's. So I'm pretty confident that that's what we were talking about. Like this, right? That's the logo and shit. That you're
that look good.
That's Auntie Ann's. Yep. I would agree. I'd have to agree. Because, I mean, that's what you think of. When I think pretzels, especially soft, juicy pretzels, I think of Auntie Ann's. I think of a nice visit to the mall, looking at things, never buying anything.
Exactly. When I look like buying things in the store, it don't make sense.
No. Only when I've got gift cards or whatever. But
exactly.
On occasion, I will treat myself to, like you said, a cinnamon pretzel or a nice salted pretzel and a little cup of cheese sauce. Oh my goodness!
I mean, like, you gotta take care of yourself.
You eat cheese and meat and animal products, yes.
I mean, here's the thing, right?
You tear into them, right?
When you live like me,
man to man.
When you live like me, I got a little garden. You wouldn't even know.
No, you don't.
I got a little what?
No, you don't.
I got a garden.
You're your own man. You love meat. Tell me your favorite meat right now.
It's on the wall.
Name an animal that you killed.
And I'm like, oh, hold up, I can't.
Name for me an animal that you have slaughtered.
Let me tell you something.
That lays its life on the line for your sustenance.
There's just one guy. He wanted to be a Billy Badass, and I had to do him in because humans are animals too.
Oh,
Billy wanted to take my money. He thought it was funny. Who's laughing now? It's me. I'm laughing.
Are you telling me even a character of yours can't eat meat? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, like, where would he have room in my head if he's out here eating meat? And I know,
fair enough.
I mean, like, yes, in a technicality, but like, no
technicality. The next one that shows up needs to be like a carnivore, straight up, and you got to tell me like that you're out here killing baby chicks.
I would never kill baby anything.
Yeah.
I see babies, I kiss them. I'm like, Moo.
I think I found my next character. It's gonna be like a baby calf killing, like madman.
Holy shit! What kind of character?
I don't know. I'll have to meet him on the street and bring him into my house.
You be meeting people?
I think so.
You be finding certain characters and meeting them.
No, I will have to.
When you found me, did you were like, I'm gonna find a war hero? Is that what you were looking for when you?
That's what I was looking for, but I found something better. I found a Gatorade guzzling, drunken homeless person, and I couldn't be happier.
Youngster,
to know that he's potentially killed my comedy podcasting partner.
Youngster, you think I would kill anyone that didn't deserve it?
Yeah, I'm sure he deserved it. Yeah, you're right. I'm sold. You have anything else to talk about, or any revelations about yourself, or
I had
how far you've come
earlier,
as a human?
but I forgot. But hold up, let me tell you a story. Speaking of, how old is you, youngster?
I'm young. I'm a youngster.
Let me tell you something. When I was, you know what I was doing when I was your age? You know what I was doing when I was your age, youngster?
Yeah.
I was out there.
I mean, no.
I was out. No. Let me tell you something.
I mean,
let me tell you, youngster. I was out there with all the biddies.
All the biddies?
I had them on.
What about the Tiggles?
The Tiggles. I mean, like, the Tiggles is already.
Are the Tiggles
the biddies, you know what I'm saying?
Separate of the biddies?
I mean, like.
Or do the two
once you stretch them out, yeah.
go hand in hand?
And then it's like, so here's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
What is a biddy? What constitutes a biddy? Yeah.
A biddy is like.
Is that like an auction?
No.
Are
so it could be, but like not really. So a biddy is like, so depending on.
It's the biddies warring with one another in an auction, yeah?
Yeah. And then like the guys can't go to the biddies because they're blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
So
I always thought biddies were titties. And
I mean, yeah, but like, you know, when they yeah, but at the same time, no. You know what I'm saying, youngin?
Yeah. I'm glad we went on this tangent.
Let me tell you something. Back in the day, the music videos wasn't all this twerking and ass shaking. It used to be so wholesome. You know, they just be like doing a little something, you know what I'm saying? A little stand there.
A little something,
but
sure.
they find a cute corner.
Ooh, a cute corner.
To stand in, you know?
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
Not like how they do back now.
Yeah. Not like how they do currently then, but back now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I don't know.
Either your voice is dying or you're about to pass out. So we gotta wrap this up. I think one of the two. I'm either gonna have to call an ambulance.
This wouldn't be the first time, youngin, but let me tell you.
Or get you a pillow and blanket.
I get an ambulance called on me every week. That's
because of your Gatorade friends. Consumption?
Yeah,
would you say that
they said I drink too much Gatorade.
Yeah, that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
You know Gatorade isn't healthy? Did you know that?
When you work out.
Let's look up the nutrition facts of a Gatorade. What's your favorite flavor? We'll find the nutrition facts.
The red one.
The red one? That's disgusting. It's obviously the yellow one.
That's the best one.
Okay,
that's
sure.
The first one.
Red Gatorade, sure. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to, maybe pick apart your whole deal.
Listen here, youngin.
Red Gatorade nutrition. Shall we?
About to say healthy as fuck, my boy.
Healthy as fuck. Sure enough, healthy as fuck. Wow, we've done that.
Told you.
Okay. Amount, percent of daily value, fats, 0%, good. Sodium, 250 milligrams, 11% of your daily value in a serving. Potassium, 2%. We got 2% potassium. Okay. Carbohydrates, 13%, more than the sodium.
Okay.
Sugars, 35 grams of sugar per serving. How crazy is that, 35 grams? I mean, let's look at a candy bar. We think of candy bars as sugary. Let's take or like, I don't know. What's a good, let's look at like Snickers. I don't know. Nutrition label.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Snickers. You know, I gave them the commercial idea. Or did you not shoot?
In a Snickers bar, one serving, 27 grams of sugar. Gatorade has 8 extra grams of sugar per serving, right? So, like, Gatorade, in a sense, is like eating a chocolate bar. That's the equivalent. So, would you say that you're going to die within the maybe month, 2 months I give you?
I mean, like, that's when I'm going to dive and go down, but, like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on someone to try and flip their way around, and I'm gonna hit them with the, you know.
I like you a lot. We just met tonight, but I really trust you. I want to get you. I want to get you on my bank account. I'm going to link us at the hip, my credit score, everything I can do to just conjoin us financially, legally, just so that you have access to all my deepest, like treasures. I want to give you access to because I trust you that much, because we've hit it off.
Let me get that youngin'. I need all of that. I'm trying to make a return.
If I'm gonna do that, if I'm gonna allow you in like that, I need to make sure you're not gonna die like yesterday. That this Gatorade thing isn't out of hand. I need you to be drinking water. I need you to be not drinking Gatorade. I need you to be proving to me that you're making the necessary changes to be added to my will, to be, to be my beneficiary.
You gonna put me in your will, youngin'?
I'm gonna put you, again, like I said, I'm just gonna give you all my shit. You can live here. You can run the podcast.
Ooh,
you can be you and Lorenzo, assuming you kept him alive somewhere in a cage.
I mean, nobody knows, because I don't do stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
If
assuming you don't die at the end of this podcast and have like a cardiac event as relates to your Gatorade consumption.
Let me tell you something, youngin'. Let me tell you something. If it was up to me, because I saw when I went outside to get my Gatorade, and it was like a bunch of birds outside, because I know the people like the outside, so I came two at a time with the door, and the kitty, she rat patternly. So that's the thing, you gotta get it, you gotta make a pattern with it. You know what I'm saying, youngin'?
Okay, well, now's your chance. If you were gonna die, I'd say now's. If you're holding out for something, it doesn't seem like you have much longer on this earth.
I'm gonna live forever.
The way things have been going,
I'm in peak health.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad you are. That's amazing. Well, okay. Well, so next week, I think he's got this. I don't need to be here.
Yeah, I got this. I'm going to tell y'all a story next week.
Drunk Daryl, everybody. Drunk Daryl.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
And shout out to Gatorade for keeping me happy.
Shout out to Gatorade. Can we see that label, maybe? Can we? Close up? I mean, outside of the bag. So
no,
I know it tastes better in the bag, but can we see the label?
If I take it out the bag, it'll change the taste entirely. You got to keep it in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying if it leaves the bag at any point, the taste forever changes.
The plastic,
it's forever altered.
It just forever changes. It never helps. So.
You know what? I don't think you could be on my. I don't think I'm going to give you access to my finances.
Hold up.
That alone, that's like a big enough of a crack in your like legitimacy for me that I think I'm going to have to rethink some things.
Because I think about.
I think I'm going to need you to get out of my house.
Because I'm thinking about.
I think I'm going to need you to leave.
Oh, youngster. Yo.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
Let me get some coffee on
That's
the way,
ridiculous. Everything you've said up to this point, I bought. You sold me on it all. You're great. I got to say, you're a great smooth talker, but that right there, that's like the red flag I needed to see here in order to know that I'm in real danger here. You guys, I'm going to have to end it here. Drunk Daryl, he was great until he revealed himself to be a fraud.
What a fraud? Youngster, what are you talking about?
I don't know if I can. And he should stay over there. Please stay. Just stay put. We'll get you out of here. No problem, please. I don't want an issue. I don't want any problems.
You don't want no problems, youngster. Just let me tell you something.
Okay.
Back in my day,
okay,
I was pretty fresh.
Let's go. I gave you a lot of airtime. That's my bad. I should have vetted you first. Again, my bad. I'm not looking at you. I'm not going to acknowledge you after this. You guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, everybody on the internet.
I'm going to cut his mic in just a second, you guys, I promise. But
you gonna cut it. You need help. How you cut it? It's made out of metal. It looks like, I don't know how you gonna cut it. You gonna use like a scissors or like.
I really fucked up, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here alive. But, it's just between us.
What you talking about over there?
I don't know. I'm just kind of having like an existential crisis to myself.
Maybe you should go to therapy, youngster. I never go, but maybe you should go with some shit. I don't know.
This will go up today, and we'll have another episode going up on Thursday. Lorenzo and I'm going to reach out ASAP and make sure he's all right, because now I'm really like sincerely nervous. But for what it's worth, Drunk Daryl, everybody. Again, round of applause for him. Thank you for watching. If you've tuned in live for some reason here at midnight, what on earth are you doing? But thank you. We'll see you in the post upload feed, in the comments. Please comment, like, subscribe,
comment bitches, and like the page, and subscribe to the page, and turn on the notifications.
He's off the chain
for all the notifications.
He's doing a good job, but I'm still nervous.
Look, you don't want me pop up, youngsters. You don't know what I used to do back in my days.
My saving grace is that he's old. I can cripple him.
I'm the reason we won.
Take his knees out. Maybe.
What? What?
No, I'm just planning my escape.
Escape? Who you escape? You talking about who can I run to when I need love? You talking about that escape?
No.
Oh, okay, youngin. Okay. Well, who you escaping from? You been kidnapped? Are we both kidnapped, youngster? Who kidnapped us?
Should I call the police? I don't want this to end in a fatality situation.
I wouldn't call them, so I don't call them people. I don't really call them,
So if I told you I was going to call the police, what would you do? Would you leave in peace? Would you leave peacefully, or would you take me hostage?
It matters what you calling them for, youngster.
I'm calling them to extract you from my home.
Youngster, you don't want me here. Just tell me you don't want me here.
I don't want you here.
Youngster,
I regret bringing you into my house.
I got some nunchucks.
My mom's in here.
I got some nunchucks in my bag.
My mother's sound asleep in here, and I brought you in. I feel like an idiot. Like I endangered my entire family.
I ain't gonna hurt nobody unless you make me hurt somebody.
Here I was about to bring you in on my bank account, my whole savings, credit, everything.
They don't even need all that, youngster.
Yeah.
What you giving them money for? When you already work. Let's take the booty club. I mean, it makes no sense.
Yeah. All right. I will call the authorities. So
authorities. I got authorities.
Would you please rise and exit? I don't want this to get violent.
What violent? Listen here, youngster. I fought, and I'm a combatant master.
Can you leave now? Now? Can you get up? Can you stand up? Please.
Let me tell you something.
Please leave.
Let me tell you something.
Please leave. You guys want to handle this if you don't hear from me.